The Storm stole the Panthers. Pride at the end. Harry Grant milking that dive, my friend. Cleary denied. The crowd in despair. Then Harry sold the dummy straight through thin air. So sit back and pour a big glass of milk. Ain't no real chaos. Smooth as silk. From dives to tries. We tell it all. This game we love. On this podcast called Episode 122. Raise your glass high. It's built my friends. No need to ask why.
Legends, welcome back to another episode of the Ruck Infringement Podcast, the podcast for you and your mates, full of great banter, mediocre betting advice, and an all-round good time. This is episode 122, Milk. Joining me this week, the man to my left, he's back, the Dongle. How are you, buddy?
Hey, mate. It's good to be back. Thank you very much. Winners are grinners this weekend. It's been a fantastic weekend of footy.
It absolutely has. Speaking of winners, we've got the stats man here, and he is a happy chappy. How you going?
I'm a happy chappy. How are you going, Joey? You a happy chappy too?
We are on this couch today. Of course, the international cricket sensation isn't here because he's the only team that lost.
Exactly. That's why he didn't show up, I reckon.
Loser.
I reckon he's still crying.
You need to give it to him this week, Dongle. He gave it to you all last week when you weren't here.
I did hear that. Yeah. I thought we were mates, Harry. But it's going to be a long night.
There's no mates when it comes to football.
No, that's right.
He doesn't listen anyway.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What's a podcast?
Yeah.
As you can see, we are repping our new hoodies from BTZD Teamwear, so check them out, of course, on all social media as well. Looking absolutely beautiful. It is green and orange, just for clarification, green and orange. For all you Souths fans out there, don't get too excited. I have none left. All right.
He does. He's lying.
If you want, definitely no patience with Souths. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube as well. But we are going to throw it over now to Luke for the stat deck.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. I'm reading out the stat deck. Just let me go on. Don't stop me now.
I beg this stays in. I beg this stays in.
Don't stop me. I'm having a good time.
Alrighty, guys. This week, our big difference game goes to the Cowboys getting it done by 34 points. We did have another game, and it was done by 32.
Oh.
So it was a very close one for the big difference this week. But yes, it's
1 week. We'll get there.
Exactly. This week, it is the Cowboys beating the Knights 38-4, as I said, with that 34-point win. Cowboys had 6 tries, Scotty Drinkwater bagging a double. They had 6 from 6 conversions with 1 penalty goal, 52% possession with 3 ruck infringements and 23 errors. A big number for a team that scored 38 points.
Huge.
23 errors. The Knights, 4 points, 1 try, no conversions, 48% possession with 2 ruck infringements, 16 errors.
Wow.
So this game had a total of 39 errors. 39 errors.
Have we ever seen that? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Well, not as long as I've been here, Joe.
Yeah.
That was just insane.
The quality of the game really showed that as well, didn't it? If you're a Cowboys fan, it's good.
Yeah, if you're a Cowboys fan, it's good.
Bit of a snooze fest.
I would just like to say that all you guys all tipped the Cowboys to win, but I was right because I tipped the Knights to lose.
Yes, correct, mate.
Yeah.
Correct. That's right.
That's exactly right.
Well done. You got it right.
Yeah. Nobody else got that tip right.
Yeah,
It was all me this week. Johnny Bateman had 41 tackles. Braden Burns had 19 runs for 260 running metres. And Jake Clifford, 267 kicking metres. For the Knights, Leo Thompson, 48 tackles. Greg Marju had 18 runs. Dom Young had 181 running metres. And Jack Cogger, 289 kicking metres. Boys, the Cowboys actually fell into 2 of my categories this week because they were also the largest jump. But yes, they jumped 2 points on the ladder. So I'm not going to go into that one. However, would you believe we've just finished round 24? 9 teams moved on the ladder this round.
Wow.
9. Well, sorry, 10 including the... Nope, sorry, now 9. I have written the Cowboys down. Yes, I'm dyslexic.
The poor Titans.
Yeah, yeah. They haven't
It's
moved at all.
Yeah. Still insane. Like, just shows how close this year still is.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Quite
Yeah.
calm.
Like, it's still anyone's up for grabs. I was reading something today. Like, there's still like 13 teams that can still make the 8.
Wow.
Like the teams that are coming, like the Roosters, for example, they can still come. I think third is the best they can do if they win all their games. Like it's
incredible.
Still, it's still so close.
It's a fun thing, mathematics, isn't it? But yeah,
maths?
so all the teams that moved one place, they all moved one place. But the Warriors and the Panthers, they switched from 5th and 4th between them. The Roosters went from 9th to 8th. The Cowboys went from... Oh, no, I have written the Cowboys down. Don't know why. The Rabbits, they moved 16th to 15th. The Knights went from 15th down to 16th. Eels went from 13th to 14th. The Tigers went from 12th to 11th. And the Dragons went from 11th to 12th.
Sucked in.
So, yeah... and the Cowboys, they went from 14th to 13th. They actually didn't move 2. They just moved 1. I'm just stupid. So, yeah.
No, you're not. Be
So,
nice.
yeah, nine teams all moving on the ladder this week, boys. I think that's just crazy. Usually we see, 3, maybe 4 teams shift one place, but 9 that's just incredible for me. Moving on to this week's game changer. I didn't really know what to pick, so I just blurted it out at golf this afternoon, and someone said that the obvious answer, which disgruntled a lot of fans, obviously, is Harry Grant and his gold logie performance on the field, which disallowed the Panthers field goal, sending the game into golden point, and the Storm winning over the Panthers 22-18. The Panthers had 3 tries, kicked 2 from 3 conversions with 1 penalty goal. They had 52% possession with 8 errors and 0 ruck infringements. This is where these numbers are like staggering, boys. The Storm scored 22 points with 5 tries and only 1 conversion. Coates bagging himself a double. They had 48% possession, 4 errors, and 1 ruck infringement. Boys, I was at this game live, and it was just, it was Harry Grant and that dive. There has been a lot of different images, angles, perspectives sort of thing, both from Melbourne fans and Penrith fans all over the internet. Obviously, the Melbourne fans are saying it was fair play. Penrith fans saying it wasn't. Personally, I think he dived. He definitely dived. There was a much more direct line he could have taken. He decided to run straight at Leota. And even on top of running straight at Leota, he held his arm out. Had his arm been by his side, he runs straight past him.
Yeah.
I just think this is mischievous play from Harry Grant. What are your thoughts, boys, on this one? Obviously, I can't ask Harry because he's not here. But
You want to go first, Dongle?
Yeah, look, I'm in 2 minds about it. Like, if it was, the shoe on the other foot, like, I guess whoever you go for, like, you're going to support that side. Yeah, like,
of course.
The refs, damned if they do, damned if they don't in this one, I think. Like, if there's an argument to say that, Leota did move, like, because he did slightly shuffle, but, if you go off the rules, which is what we want to see, like, follow the rules, he's out of position. Like, he shouldn't have been doing that. But you're exactly right. Like, who the hell runs with one arm out to the side?
Yeah, one arm.
Gold logie performance drop, but
And he could have run on the inside 4 meters to Moses' right.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. He could have run on the inside. He could have had that line straight at Cleary. He decided to run the longest way possible and obviously milk a penalty.
As the English cricket team would say, it was a moral victory, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely no sportsmanship in that at all. I agree with both of you. I completely agree. Not sportsmanlike at all. No gamesmanship in that. Unfortunately, it's in the rules, and that's where it gets so grey. It's such a grey area because you look at that and you go, come on. But then, and like I felt for Cleary because he nailed the field goal.
Yeah.
Nails it. And it's so tough.
I saw one of the comments on Facebook and it was basically saying if he didn't bother running at Moses, he actually had it, and he took the direct line, he had a chance of charging it down.
Yeah.
He would have been there in the face and charging it down. So for him to run that way and like you said, gamesmanship. There was another image where and this is where like the refereeing and that consistency comes into play, sort of thing. There's an image which I've seen where Kenny has not even picked the ball up, and Munster is
already
7
gone.
metres offside.
Yeah.
Nothing said about that. You
Can
know,
I say though, like I it's coached to them these days. Like the coaches are saying to the players, milk
milk the penalties.
milk
100%.
penalties. Like
Absolutely. Why
they know what they can and can't get away. And Melbourne are the best at it. They have been for 15 years.
Yeah,
So good at milking penalties and getting away with it because they know what they can do and can't do.
absolutely.
I think too. Like, what if he tried to milk the penalty and like he just went down and Cleary kicks the field goal and the ref just says, "No, you fell over, mate. Just play
Here's-
on." Like,
he-
what would happen there? Like,
Here's the
imagine
thing I
headline the
see:
next day.
if he's chucking a dive like that, send him off. HIA.
Yeah,
Off
absolutely.
you go.
Yeah.
Off you go. Like if he's hit you that hard that you're hitting the ground, HIA.
I think that should be the case for everyone who lays down on the ground claiming head contact. If that is the case, if you've been hit in the head, see you later. Go for 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Right, and players will learn to only stay down if they're genuinely hurt and hit.
Yeah,
these ones
for
that
sure.
these ones that they lie down, hold the face,
Oh.
and then get up and play
Wait.
play the penalty sort of
Wait
thing.
for
Like,
or even if they do get the penalty, they should go off for 5 and at least 5 minutes and get assessed or something like, and just say, yeah, look, you got a head injury. Yeah, you have a head injury, but you know it's a penalty because there was contact to the head.
When
Like,
Steve Maddai slapped Robbie Farah back in 2008, Farah went down like a sack of bricks and got the penalty.
he wouldn't do that.
yeah, no, never.
Not Robbie.
Not Robbie.
Not our Robbie.
Ferguson comes to mind where he's holding the head, and then he gets up and goes, "What'd you say to me?" Like, oh, you were hurt 10 seconds ago, brother. Like,
There's been so many, eh?
some
Oh.
of these blokes, I kid you not, do
Yeah.
not deserve to be playing football. They should be getting gold logies and Grammys and, you know, Emmy awards and
Tell
everything
you
like
what,
that.
though, Harry Grant has become the inspiration for this week's episode. So, you know.
The milk. You know what? Bold prediction here. Canberra sign him for next year. Canberra sign him.
Joins the milk.
Yeah, joins the milk.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And then lastly, where were you game this week? Unfortunately, I have to give it to the Roosters in the sense that they turned up and the Bulldogs did not. The Bulldogs sitting third on the ladder, but that performance was not a third place team performance. The Roosters just outplayed them, and the Bulldogs full strength still just did not turn up. I expected this game to be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Even though like Joey said, I tipped the Roosters, I did not think it was going to be a 20-point win. I thought it was going to be maybe a try, 4-point sort of thing. But yeah, I did not expect this. The Roosters winning over the Bulldogs 32-12. The Roosters had 5 tries, Daniel Tupou bagging a triple and Nafahu White bagging a double, proving that only 2 players for the Roosters score every week. They kicked 5 from 5 conversions with a penalty goal, had 55% possession with 10 errors, a number Joey is not happy with, and 0 ruck infringements. The Bulldogs 2 tries, 2 conversions, 45% possession, 11 errors, and 1 ruck infringement. Victor Radley had 39 tackles. James Tedesco had 31 runs for 215 running metres. And Hugo Savala, 294 kicking metres. I don't think I read the stats out for the Panthers game, boys. The player stats.
Panthers game.
Did I read the player stats out?
Yeah.
You sure? How many running metres did Edwards run for? If I said it.
326.
288. So I don't think I did. I'll go back to that in a sec.
Okay.
It's definitely 326 for sure.
Yeah, Tedesco had 31 runs for 215 running metres. Hugo Savala, 294 kicking metres. For the Bulldogs, Bailey Hayward, 51 tackles. Jacob Carraz, 19 runs. Matt Burton, 156 running metres. And Burton also had 427 kicking metres. Joey, run us through your game.
Yeah.
3 on the trot. The Roosters, actually, I said to you off air, the Roosters have broken the 2025 curse.
Yes.
2 teams this year have scored 60 points in a game. That was Melbourne Storm and the Brisbane Broncos. The very next round after they scored those 60 points, both of those teams lost. Joey, your Roosters broke the curse. You scored 64 last week. You scored 32 this week and you won the game.
Yep.
How does that make you feel, mate?
Mate, incredible. It's been a wonderful month of footy for the Chooks, and it needed to be. After the Melbourne game, Teddy was talking in the press conference. I watch every week, and he said that we need to get better at the little things, the execution, and you know, not letting games slip, because that's what we were found out this year. Letting games slip. We lost, 7 games by 1 try where we've led at halftime. So the past month's been wonderful. You know, Manly, we dominated them by 16 points, 20-4, and then obviously we know what we did against the Dolphins, 64-12. And then this game, I was the same as you, Luke. So I was at the game. Went with shout out to Koala Mowers Adam Samuel, who I went with, Mad Doggies fan. So we went together, and at 8-6, I thought this is a great game. It's fantastic. It's going to be a tight tussle. The Dogs' defense just died. They just I don't want to blame the former Tiger, but Lachlan Galvin. I'm sorry, but like there was one moment in particular that I remember clearly. He gets the ball on 5th, kicks it straight out dead. Like it's just moments like that where you're like, mate, you got to ice those. Got to absolutely ice those. You know, they're lucky to get the Burton try, like off of the intercept there, 10 metres out and he ran the field.
He's good for those.
He's great. But
he's very good for an intercept on his own line and to take the field on.
Him and Crichton. But, mate, the Dogs just had nothing. They're like, when the second half came around, I was that confident. I was like, I feel like we're not going to lose. Like we just kept and we kept aiming up in defense. Like defensively over the past 3 weeks, we've only let in 5 tries in the past 3 weeks, which is good for us because you saw against Melbourne, like we lost 34-30, let in 34 points. So after that, to only let in 5 tries in 4 weeks has been wonderful. And big shout out to Daniel Tupou, went 4th all time with 182 tries now. So he's 8 behind Billy Slater to be 3rd all time.
Yep. The other games that we're not going to dive into, but I'll just read the scores out. The Warriors getting it done over the Dragons 14-10.
Robbed.
Yeah, the Dragons choked hard. Dongle's Sharks getting it done by 32 points. Getting it done 54-22 over the Titans. However, to let in 2 tries in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was
it really should have been 54-10.
Yeah, exactly.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Dongle. Broncos getting it done over the Dolphins 38-28. Changed my tip at the last minute and I regret that decision. The Rabbitohs getting it done over the Eels 20-6. And the Tigers getting it done over Manly 26-12. And the Raiders beating the bye round this week.
Good on them.
Good on them. Manly in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, yeah.
The first time they said it at the game, this month of football has been their worst it has ever been in 50 years of the club.
1974, wasn't it? Or 75?
All I can say is, up the Tigers, Manly suck.
It's true.
Yeah. And we all tipped the Tigers.
We did.
Sure did.
Apart from
Yeah,
Troy from Paracave.
Troy did, yeah. Suck it, Troy.
Shout out to Paracave.
Troy, you lost your tip and then your team lost as well. Suck it.
Wow.
Rounding off our stats segment this week, we've got our live ladder update. The Raiders sitting on top with 40 points. Storm second with 38 points. Bulldogs third with 36. Warriors fourth with 32. Panthers fifth with 31. Broncos 6. Sharks 7, both with 30 points. Roosters sliding into the 8 with 28 points. Dolphins 9th with 26. Manly 10th with 24th. Tigers 11th with 24.
Woo.
Dragons 12th with 22. Cowboys 13-21. The Eels at 14. The Rabbits at 15, both sharing 20 points. The Knights at 16th with 18. And unfortunately, I think Des Hazard is about to receive his first wooden spoon. The Titans sitting on the bottom with 16 points.
Titans still have a bye, don't they?
No.
The last 3, no?
No, the Titans have...
Because how poorly the Knights
The
played, I could see the
Wars.
Knights still getting the spoon.
They've got the Wars this week. They have
Finns. They'll win the last game.
the Finns.
Oh, yeah, the last game, easy.
And then the last game, they're going to get butt whooped. I know exactly when we play them. We will give them one of our spoons at that
Oh.
game, at the conclusion.
Yeah.
Spooning ceremony.
Handing over the baton.
When we win by 1 point again,
The relay.
we'll hand
it.
over the baton.
That'll be an exciting time for you guys. Mate, thank you as always.
I might cry. I do have a couple other stats.
Oh,
but
yeah, hit us.
Do you want me to hit you now?
Yeah,
or do you want me to
absolutely.
later?
Yeah, stats segment. Go for it.
All right. So, this is from the random stats guy on Instagram. Not sure if you guys are followers. I am. I really like his stuff.
Yeah, he's been on our show. He was
Yep.
on last year. Rando.
In regards to the Tigers, we have now obtained our most wins in a season since 2019.
Wow.
I am like shivering. Well
What is
done.
it, 4? 4 wins?
No, we're up to like 8 or 9 now, aren't we?
Oh, right. Woo. Go to the Tigers.
Big time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Top 8, here we come. And then the second one I saw today, the Newcastle Knights have been kept scoreless at halftime. How many times do you think this season?
100.
This season.
This season.
So
25.
25. Well, we're only 24 rounds in, you dipshit.
Every round.
11 times
Ooh.
they have been
close.
kept scoreless at halftime. The Knights, I don't know how they're still backing Adam O'Brien.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
They've come out and said he's the one who's going to get it there. I don't think so.
Is, yeah.
But those are just some stats I saw today, fellas, that I thought I'd chuck out there for you.
Love it, mate.
Between Adam O'Brien and Dylan Brown, the Knights still aren't going to go anywhere next
Hey,
year. Let's be
we
honest.
know you hate them, but come on, that's enough.
I'm off them.
Mate, great as always. We love it. Thank you for that.
Here, who do you call when you want printing and design work done?
At print.
Yeah, bizarre name, innit?
Yeah, at print.
I mean, they could have called themselves Superfast Print.
Or we even design print.
Or Friendly Personal Service Print. Because they do all that.
When you think about it, at print says everything, really.
Yeah, so when you need design and printing done fast with friendly and personal service, call that print on 47315055.
When people ask where you got it done, you can say at print.
Shut up.
We're going to jump into He's Been Doing It All game, sir, and niggling our injury and suspension segment. Let's start off with what do we got? What do you got for us, Dongle?
Let's go to the casualty ward.
Beautiful. And
That's
it's
what's open first.
your player first,
And
mate. Sad
big
one.
Big news, yeah, big sad. Cameron McInnes, season is over after scans today confirmed an ACL rupture. Left the field after just 22 minutes. Very sad. I was in the game. Very sad to see. But, all good.
We all went to a
Still
game
plus
this
one.
week. That's crazy.
That's good,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't go to my game. I went to someone else's.
I haven't been in like 5 years either, so that worked out. Ruben Garrick's another big one, yeah. He came off with a shoulder injury, and he's going to get scans tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's
His
looking like
season's
here,
done
but
if he hurt
Stuffed
his
my
ass.
super
looking like
coach in
his
fantasy,
season
but yeah.
could be over, so that'll pretty much be him. And West Tigers centre Stafford Toa was also forced from the field in the second half of the game with a suspected AC injury.
That one annoys me because I rate Stafford Toa. I think he's an exceptional player.
Yep.
We always bring him back early, and he always does it again. Every single
But
time
how much do you see it with every team? Like they bring these players back and they re-aggravate every time.
Yep.
But if you're the Panthers,
Yeah.
who are or the Raiders or anyone in the top 5, right? You're in that top 5 spot, so you're bringing back that player to hold that spot. Sort of thing. We're the Tigers. We are fighting to climb the ladder every week, right? And this is the first year I can comfortably say we have depth in our lineup that we can say to him, "You're not coming back until you are 100% fit." I don't want 99%. I want 100%.
I'd just like to say, mate, before you continue, $71 odds for the Tigers for a top 8 finish 2025.
I'm about to put $5 on that. Where's my phone?
Luke will be back in 5 minutes.
Bruce is still $1.22.
I'm gonna make a few phone calls.
They're expecting them to drop out.
I got to find my bookie.
Not now. Aaron South's now last 3, mate.
Oof.
Yeah, but the Tigers, like with Stafford Toa, he has come back 3 times this year from injury, and he's re-injured every single time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's frustrating, yeah.
It's just so frustrating because he is such a good quality player in that Tigers lineup. Sit him out for an extra 3 weeks. Say sorry, mate. Like, you need to recover to 100% so that this shit doesn't happen. And
absolutely.
It's just more frustrating because, like you said, you rate him, I rate him.
100%. Great
To see
player.
a good player come back early and redo it so soon.
Except when he doesn't score him a multi and then
Yeah, that too.
I don't like him
That
after
too.
that.
You
So
should
he
get
wasn't in
get
mine
on the
either.
socials and just
I will,
abuse him,
yeah, I will, yeah, for sure.
He was in mine. I didn't win.
Don't be like Bob. Anyway, throw us into suspension segment,
Yeah,
mate.
no worries. Not much to take away from here. A lot of fines, okay?
Yeah.
Katoni Staggs, Sam Hughes, Mitch Moses, and one man from the Rabbitohs with 3 different charges here. All early guilty plea, all fines. Jacob Host from the Rabbitohs. Pull your head in, brother.
He's done it.
He's done it.
He's just put $5 on the
$5
Tigers
71.
to make the top 8 in
Where are you,
2025. Everyone just saw his account number there.
Yeah,
Jump
I
on.
saw that, yeah.
No, you didn't.
How good. But Jackson Ford from the Warriors. It's his third offence for another crusher tackle. He's going to miss 3 matches.
I tell you what, though,
That's looking like
he
this
had a
stage.
good game. Like he played
did,
really
yeah.
well, so it's sad.
But yeah, that's pretty much
But
it.
Billy
yeah.
Smith got on there.
Is there
No.
anything in that? Is that just the men's or is the women's in that as well?
That's just the men's,
Just
I
the
think.
men's?
Yeah.
Cowboys are in a bit of trouble.
Are they?
the women's?
Yeah, where they tipped her over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah,
That was bad.
3 minutes later, another girl sent off as well.
Yeah.
2 send-offs,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
minutes.
It was bad.
There, I reckon the spear tackle. I reckon she's got 6 weeks in
Oh
her.
yeah, they
was
don't
gnarly,
like
that
speed
one, yeah.
tackles anymore.
The hip drop, yes, was a hip drop.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot worse in the men's game. I
Yeah.
reckon she could escape with maybe 3
Yeah, for sure.
with an early guilty play.
For sure.
But yeah, they're in a bit
That's
of
still
strife.
bad, yeah.
They are.
3 weeks for an early guilty plea is still massive.
Oh,
so
yeah.
she's-
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
that's
no,
half the season, isn't it?
yeah, well, yeah, for them they only have 11 games.
Yeah, she
but
needs
no,
to
thank you, mate.
get it back early, yeah.
Injury and suspension.
That's the one, man.
Well, now it's time to hear from our latest sponsor, Corner Post.
Huh? Why are we sponsoring the Corner Post? Isn't that part of the stadium?
No, you imbecile. The Corner Post is a sports store located in the heart of Westfield, Liverpool, with all your sporting needs covered from rugby league to soccer too.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I've got to get there.
Opening at Westfield, Liverpool, August, date 2P confirmed. Check out the Corner Post now on their social media until the store is open.
The Corner Post, helping you with all your sporting needs.
All right, it is time for Dynamos and Dungs.
Big hits, brain fades, magic and muck. Some play hard and some just sucked. From top shelf moves to absolute flunks, it's time to break down. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs.
Who's up?
You want to take us through yours?
Yeah, no worries, man. I got 2 players that stood out for me.
It was the 4 was yours,
Yeah,
mate.
I know,
Go for
yeah,
it.
all good. Yeah. Oh, you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
that's all right.
I had Xavier Coates as a dynamo and Jai Gray as well. I was watching a short, like an Instagram reel today on him. 3 try-saving tackles in about 15 seconds from Jai Gray.
Oh, yeah. And one of them was cross field too.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what,
Huge.
the next day on Sunday, he wouldn't have been getting up till
No.
2 p.m. in the afternoon, man.
And in all honesty as
He's
well,
on telly now, yeah.
in all honesty as well, he is actually there. He is.
Yeah, he's fucking everywhere. Look at him, he's an animal.
What a try saver.
And he still can't find his way into the squad.
For
When they have a
those,
full,
for those listening
when
on
they have a
audio,
full-
there's a TV.
We are,
we're just
we are
glued.
watching the
Yeah.
game.
We're not cooked.
But when he's on though, and when the Rabbitohs full team's there, he doesn't make the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Still, it's
He would be a starting fullback at any club, I reckon.
absolutely.
I was just
Yeah.
going to say,
Yeah.
any club would be absolutely thrilled to sign him.
It's only because they got Latrell.
yeah,
That's the only reason.
Absolutely, yeah.
But Latrell's been flirting with that centre spot sort
Yeah.
of thing. But then he shifts back anyway, and then Jai's pushed out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
He-
It's tough.
And he's no good in the centre.
But you can
is he?
see,
Yeah.
that tackle there
Yeah.
on,
That was
huge.
who was that on?
Is it-
Iongi.
Is it Iongi?
Yeah.
Or Joe Ash.
Iongi?
Yeah, Iongi, I think.
Yeah.
That's a great tackle. Him and Talis Duncan.
That was just,
Oh.
yeah. Yes, Reece.
Yeah. I hope that I hope if he's got a missus that he had the little bell for Sunday morning and she just brought him breakfast in bed,
Coffee.
everything.
Yeah,
Coffee.
that's it.
I've done too much hard work Saturday night.
Bacon.
Yep, that's right.
You.
Whoa.
Don't you have one of those, Luke?
Yeah, but mine just says
girlfriend or a
ring
bell?
to piss off your missus. Mine doesn't say anything
He
special.
just keeps hitting it. Love it.
Oh,
Oh.
hello.
If you are watching
Sorry.
on the video, that was
Yeah.
producer Reese. All right, beautiful. Yeah, sorry, Dung.
He's hard now. Dunk Manly.
Mongly.
It was going to be Newcastle, but you guys are giving me shit.
Hey, that's
got
not what
Manly
you,
here.
that's not what you told us before
It
off
says
air, mate.
Manly again and the Bulldogs.
Oh.
Yeah, take your pick. Either
I
one.
know. From what I see there, it says Newcastle, but that's all right. You know, whatever you want to
Okay,
believe.
sorry. Yeah.
Luke, Dynamo and Dung, round 24.
Dynamo. Let's go with Tigers number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No,
You're allowed to be happy, mate. That's good.
Look, I'm very, very happy, but I think personally, just as a fan, I think the Tigers won as a team. I didn't actually see one player stand out in
Thought
that squad.
Talon was really good.
He had a great game, but I think everyone had a great game in their
Yeah.
position,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So I think that was just a team win. I didn't. It wasn't like Dewey was running the whole show and he set everything up, sort of thing. it was, for me, that was just a team thing. I'm actually also going from the Rabbits game, and I'm going with Tallis Duncan.
Yes.
The winner of the
Eric
Indigenous,
Sims. Eric Sims medal.
The medal.
Yep.
3 winning it in Indigenous round.
It was great.
I thought just he had an amazing game alongside Jai Gray
He
as
played
well.
centre as well.
He did. That's exactly right. Wearing the number 12, but run out as a centre, playing out of that position a little bit, and he just had it. He was one of the standout sort of thing. I think him and Jai Gray, the 2 best players.
As
on the
much
field
as I hate to say it about a Souths player, he's a future rep star for sure.
he is just phenomenal.
huge,
He will no doubt, in my point of view, be playing in the All Stars game next year.
We might lose Luke for a second here.
Why? Oh, sorry.
Tigers Manly recap.
See you in 10 minutes, guys. Yeah, do we? Yep,
Yeah, we've lost him.
Yep, stop. Yep.
And there's Terrell Skelton.
Pass the ball to
Dewey guides West Tigers to victory at halfback.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think. Oh, look, it's a good move for the Tigers, but yeah. So Tallis Duncan, my dynamo this week.
Beautiful.
Dung. Let's see. We got the Knights. We got the Dragons. We got the Manly. We got
Roosters.
We got the Bulldogs.
Whoa.
Oh, well, actually, hang on. So Tupou wears number 2, and Nafahu's what?
Number 8. He's a prop.
He's number 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Roosters number 1, 3, 5, because no one else scored except.
They were still electric, mate.
Yeah, look, I'm going to agree with you. Manly, I think they're above us on the ladder, and we just outplayed them, sort of thing. And
Just
Whole
in
game.
shambles.
They were so
They're just.
shit, yeah. They scored in the first minute and they scored in the last 2 minutes.
But do you know what it is?
And
Do you know
that
what it
was
is?
it.
Like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Cherry Evans," but the forward pack are not leading.
No,
the forward pack are doing nothing, and they're light on. Like you know when you look at a team and they've got 2 big aggressive front rowers. Like let's take the Roosters for example in the past. Hargreaves, right?
Yeah.
If you're in opposition, you're like, I don't want to fucking take on Hargreaves.
Yeah, no way.
So if teams have aggressive forwards, they get through a lot of work. They Manly don't have that. You go and you go, oh, okay, I'm taking on Taukeaho
You got
and
Turbo.
Lodge. Oh, watch out.
Turbo again. Yeah.
You know, Turbo's going to put his thumb up to me. Oh, great job.
who has now been told he will not should not play for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Gerbo has been.
Cool.
So the last 3 games.
Yeah, literally.
What about Burbo? Is he?
Yeah. But yeah, I think both teams in the position that they are in, where they both mathematically can still make the 8.
Yeah.
I just don't think they were desperate enough, and the Tigers proved that we are. Like if it come down to one like this game sort of thing, and you had to say who deserved it more after that game, I would be picking the Tigers. And
100%.
Even if I wasn't a Tigers fan, I would say the Tigers deserved it more just for that performance. And that's why Manly are my dungs this week.
Yeah, good call.
Mate. Dynamo boys, Daniel Tupou, 3 tries. Look, I mean, to go 4th all time in the modern era is incredible.
Yeah.
So for me, he's now moved to 182, and those tries weren't easy.
No, he just keeps moving up that ladder too, doesn't he? That try scoring ladder this year.
Exactly.
He's on
and
fire.
he still had to do a lot of work. I think it was the 3rd one where he ran down the sideline and he had to jump. Like, great effort to keep it in.
Not those boring catch and pass
No,
tries.
exactly.
Like he's really put in effort. Yeah.
And I think that's the big thing. We've still got 2 modern day, like Alex Johnson and him, still playing great footy.
Yeah.
Both are in the top 4 when it comes to top try scorers. Like, that's just incredible.
Still scoring at will.
Still scoring well. Tupou probably, I think he re-signed for another year, so finishes in 2027. So if he scores at this rate next year as well, could get close to 200.
Yeah.
I think he could even get close to Billy Slater, depending on how we go in finals.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's only 8 away at the moment.
Yeah, using his height, using that form, and Sammy Walker's kicks to him are just. You could put him on a fucking dime,
Do you know what I
can't he? They are
saw?
perfect,
Sammy Walker has been back for 6 games, 16 try assists
Huge.
in 6 games.
Huge, yeah.
I mean, we saw Ponga win the Dally M from 8 games.
Yep.
Could he be halfback of the year in 6 games?
You gotta
Well,
think,
there'll be 9.
Yeah, but like who else is like other halfbacks that are kind of standing out at the moment? Like you think like
Apart from Cleary the past month or 2.
yeah, but like, come on, mate.
Yeah.
Kind of used to it now,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's sort of expected that he's going to do like these game breaking
100%,
things. But yeah, you got to put Sammy Walker up there, don't you?
Well,
like,
I just
would have
think
had
that.
Hughes, but he's gone for a while now, so maybe not Hughes now. But
It'd be a good question. We'll throw it to Luke.
yeah.
He's just jumped back in here. But, mate, I was just saying, Sammy Walker has been back for 6 games, 16 try assists in 6 games. Wild.
You go for 2 minutes and we yap on the Roosters.
Hang on, let me go for another 20.
You got to admit, that's pretty impressive.
Look, yeah, he's very impressive. He's very young. He's versatile. He's got a long career ahead of him. I think and not even as a Roosters fan, so you probably share, like as a Roosters fan, you would share the same thing. I think my biggest concern for him is injury and those head knocks that he gets.
And the size. He has bulked up, but like he is a small half.
Yeah.
He's a small half. If you got someone like an Ola Kawatu running at him, good luck.
Can you imagine if come next season, pre-season, he is 15 kilos heavier and 14 of that is just muscle?
Yeah, that'd be great.
He would, that would so much help his game.
Yeah.
Physicality as well. He might actually be more confident to run the ball a little bit and take those hit-ups.
Sure. He's been great for 6 games. But
absolutely.
But my Dynamo will just say, and Daniel Tupou, mate, moved into 4-4 time, and those tries weren't easy. To get up above everyone else and still get the ball down is incredible. Dung,
bloody 20 foot tall.
Yes, yeah. They call him the giraffe.
They were easy. All he had to do was hop and he was getting
Yeah, that's right.
There's no need to jump. You
know what I don't get?
Me, a tupo.
Let's go. What I don't get from the Bulldogs is even when they had the short kickoffs, they kept kicking to Tupou.
Yeah, to him. Yeah.
Like come on. At least try Marky Mark where we know he can drop a few.
And this is what the bloke I went to the football with he's a Panthers fan. This is what we were talking about on the way home, sort of thing. He said the defense has, for shorter wingers, because he was talking about To'o sort of thing, has been taken away from the game. All you need is height on a wing, and you've got the ball.
Well, you saw Coates, like the Storm against Penrith, just kept kicking the Coates.
Literally.
And the Roosters, they just kept kicking the Tupou.
Exactly.
It works.
You need a 6 foot winger on the side, and you score on tries.
Except Newcastle, Dom Young hasn't scored.
Oh,
one.
He gets
now that he's back.
Butterfingers.
He's just like, hang on, where's the try one here? But anyway, my Dung boys. Hard one this week because I like to say Brisbane, but they actually got a win, which was a miracle.
Can we just look?
Can
we look up the screen? That Billy Walters cross kick to Karapani. That was what won me my multi.
Yeah, very
I
very
only
nice.
needed Karapani, and Walters had the ball, and I was like, shit.
Very
and
nice.
And then he just goes poof, straight across.
It was very good.
They just come out of nowhere there. Brisbane as well,
look, we've slandered Newcastle a lot, haven't we? I might give it to the Dogs because I think I think being a top 4 side, and no one gave the Roosters a chance in this game apart from Luke and I, and even then, it was a bit shaky. But I think that with how the Dogs have been going, this past month has been really, really shaky for them, and if they're not careful, they can bundle out of the top 4 pretty easily. Yeah. So, I'm going to give the Dogs my dung. The Dogs my dung this week.
Doggies have their next 3 rounds.
Tough.
They have... no, that's the Sharks. Where are the Dogs? They've got Storm this week.
Yeah, they got.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Raiders, I think, and Penrith.
The Tigers have the Raiders.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
They've got the Dogs. Then they have Penrith.
Yeah.
And then their last round, they have Cronulla.
Oh. So there's one win.
Wow.
Well, against Melbourne.
Sharks.
But in all honesty, that could be 3 losses.
Exactly. And if they lose all 3 of that, Warriors are 32 points. I think they're 2 points clear at the moment. I think they're on 36.
At 36.
Yeah, they're on 36.
So they're 2 wins clear of the Warriors. But if the Warriors win their next 2 and Bulldogs lose their next 2, they've dropped down to 4th. And if Penrith keep winning as well,
that's exactly right.
Out of the top 4.
Well, not even out of the top 4. They could go down to, if the Bulldogs lose their last 3 and the Broncos win their last 3, it literally comes down to for and against. And depending on the score lines, Broncos are only 6 points behind them in for and against.
Wow.
So if Broncos get 3 wins and Bulldogs have 3 losses, Broncos will jump them too. They'll go down to 6.
Yep. Absolutely wild, isn't it?
Even 7th if the Sharks can pull off 3 wins. So they are looking like could be literally just scraping in the 8.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Well, that is it for Dynamos and Dungs.
Jeez, I'm starving. I could really go for a snack.
Mate, we're halfway through recording. We can't stop now for a snack. And besides, what are we going to eat that will keep our bellies full?
Dude, I know I'm sorry, but I've just discovered Gibson Country Style Jerky, the greatest jerky going around. They have a variety of flavors, including pepper steak, barbecue bourbon, and teriyaki, and they deliver countrywide.
Wow, bro, that sounds amazing. I have to get my hands on some of this. Where can I find it?
You can visit their website at gibsoncountrystylejerky.com or check out their social media pages for more. And because you're a fan of Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code podcast for 10% off.
Done. Already ordered. I'm so hungry now.
Gibson Country Style Jerky, the perfect snack for any occasion.
Now it's time to jump into a bit of wild fantasies.
Buying, holding, selling, more cash and trades, please. Ruck-Infringement Podcast, wild fantasy.
Supercoach and NRL Fantasy for another round. Boys, another fantastic week of Supercoach for me. 15-30 in this one, and that was with no trades as well. So a great week. Of course, Dylan Edwards got me 118 odd. Scotty Drinkwater was my big one. Oh, yeah. Scotty Drinkwater. He got me 151. He had a great game.
Drink Powerade.
Run water. Anyway, who was the other one? Nico Hines. Nico Hines got me 170, 170, 180. Couple of tries. Yeah, massive.
Yeah,
so
2 tries and like 5 conversions.
Some massive tons in that. I had Harry Grant, of course, in my team, 86. James Tedesco, 85. So some really big scores, which helped me out this week in Supercoach. Of course, I had a week off because I'm actually into the finals in most of my cash comps as well, which is exciting. So we can take home the chockies there. But in a lot of finals, I did have one head-to-head, which I won easily. So I'm now in the finals in that one as well. Luke, how'd you go, Supercoach, mate?
I had a massive week this week. 800 points.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No,
That'll take you below your mate?
No, I got a little busy last week and forgot to swap out my buy players.
Doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, honestly, I've been so good this year, and then
You have, actually.
last week, I can't remember, but I just forgot. So I had 2 players from the Raiders with the buy.
Oh, no.
And then I also had 3 did not plays in my lineup.
That's
so
tough.
I was so I had Starling and Weeks who had the buy. I had Howarth who didn't play. I had Russell as a reserve who didn't play. I had McInnes who got 11 and then went off injured. Yeah, so
not a great week for you, mate.
yeah, literally. But I had Talis Duncan. He's got 105.
Do you guys have finals in your comp, your head-to-head comp?
Oh, this one's in yours.
Oh, you in mine? Yeah, perfect.
I'm in yours.
Ours is overall, yeah. But some of the head-to-head comps do finals as well.
Yeah, so both in yours and my other mate's one. It's not actually a head-to-head. It's just
overall.
overall.
Yeah, perfect.
And I am sitting last in that one. But I'm only last by 400 points.
Oh, yeah, nice, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so like a good week for me, sort of.
Yeah.
I can get there. But yeah, I just forgot, and players.
Yeah.
Like I had Purdue on the bench, not a reserve though. He scored 74.
Yeah.
If only I'd just
exactly. It's always like that, isn't it? You sit or start the wrong ones. NRL Fantasy, I scored 1,015 and lost. The guy I played got 1,030. Actually, what did I get? 1,030. He got 1,051.
Yes.
Drinkwater, big score for me in that one, 90-something. He brought in Reece Walsh this week, who got 95 in NRL Fantasy. Absolutely demolished me there. But I thought I was going to get him because on Sunday, Arvo, Cowboys Knights, he had no players to play, and I still had Drinkwater, Gagai, and Pursu. And I was like, I'm going to get him here, and I lost by 20 points. I was so close there. But if you are in our comps, there is only a couple of weeks left. Make sure you are getting your trades in, trying to win the special prize of SC Championship rings. Check them out, Amps SC Rings on all social media, and that is what you're playing for. NRL Fantasy Champion 2025, NRL Supercoach Champion 2025.
Wow, I've got my lawn in tip-top shape.
What are you talking about, bro? This is a rugby league podcast.
Oh, sorry, man. I've just been really impressed with my new mower from Koala Mowers. It's powerful, cuts well, and gives me a nice, fresh finish. Plus, it makes my lawn look the best on the block.
Jeez, that sounds good. I really need to trim my hedges. Can they help there too?
Koala Mowers have all your lawn care needs covered, my man. They have all the right tools and equipment to trim your hedges, cut your grass, and blow away your leaves.
All right, you've convinced me. Where can I buy one?
Check them out on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or locally at 112 Russell Street, Emu Plains. And if you mention the Ruck Infringement Podcast in store, you'll get 10% off.
Great. I'm on my way to get myself a new trimmer.
Koala Mowers, making lawn care easy without the hassle of having the correct qualifications.
All right, it is now time for Dongle's favourite segment, the Profits Preview.
Why is it my favourite?
I don't know, because you love me.
Who's hot? Who's not? He's got the view. It's time for the breakdown. Profits review.
We're going to be talking round 25 of the NRL and round 8 already of the NRLW, which is absolutely insane. Boys, round 25, cannot believe it. 3 rounds to go if you include round 25. If you are tuning in for the first time, we'll give a team that's going to win a margin and a couple of try scorers. So let's get into it. Dongle, we will start off with you, mate. The first game, Thursday night footy, South Sydney Rabbitohs against the Dragons, Charity Shield Cup. It's not the Charity Shield in this one, but that's what they usually play for. Bunnies at $2.07, Dragons at $1.79. Now, big news for the Bunnies. Latrell Mitchell and Cameron Murray may be back. That is the news I'm hearing at the moment. So if Cam Murray is back for them, that would be huge. Massive. Dongle, who you got?
Yeah, if they are playing, I'm going to go the Rabbits to beat the Dragons. Yeah. If they don't play, then I'm, all over the
Blasphemy
Dragons.
on this couch, mate.
I know, yeah. It's the colour of the shirt. You made us wear green and red, man. It's horrible. No, I got if they do play, if Trell and Cam Murray do play, I'm going to have South in a tight one. I reckon they'll win 1-12 if they play. If they don't play, Dragons by 13+. I think that's the difference that those two players are going to make. Assuming they do play, a couple of try scorers for South. I'm going to go Tyrone Munro on the wing. I think he's playing excellent. And we'll just talk about it before, Talis Duncan.
Yeah, beautiful. Luke?
I've gone with a similar flavour for this week. I am going to back the Rabbitohs as well. Even without those two players, I'm going to back them.
They're back, baby.
I'm sorry, but Latrell named last week, doesn't play. They still win against the Eels with Mitchell Moses. You know, everyone thought the Eels were going to, whitewash them, and the Rabbits they just fought hard.
Yeah. Hungry. They got that attitude about him. Yeah, I was going to say something else. They got that grunt about him. Yeah.
Literally, and I just think as well, towards the back end of this year, they know they're not making finals, right? But they're just playing their hearts out. And I think the rest of this year for them is literally just climbing that ladder as high as they can.
For sure.
And we saw it last week, boys. They beat the Eels by 4, where everyone was predicting, Eels to flog them sort of thing. So even without Latrell and Cam Murray back, I'm still going to back the Rabbits, and I'm going to back the Rabbits by 12 points.
Wow.
Big one.
Any try scorers?
I'm going to go Duncan.
Yep.
No matter where he plays, second row or
Centre.
That's the one. Sorry, I think. I'm going to go Duncan. I'm going to go AJ. Just get close to that if he, in that lineup. And from the Dragons, I'm going to go Chilwell Sloan.
Very nice.
Say it,
He's
Joey.
doing it.
You
He's gonna
actually
do it.
want to do it. For the tipping comp, you want to do it.
I actually do for the tipping comp.
Do it.
I do. And look, I haven't done this much this year, so I'm going to back the Dragons 1-12. I think they'll get this done.
We should rename the episode.
We're definitely not renaming the episode. Checker's already done all the hard work, mate. What are you talking about?
Love you, Checks.
I'll back the Dragons in, even if Murray and Mitchell return. I'll back the Dragons in, the NRL poster boy, I should say. I'll go Dragons 1-12 in this. Clint Gufferson to score. Let's throw a forward in there.
David Clover.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Emre Gula to get a try on the other front rower. But Dragons 1-12 for me. All right, let's jump into our first Friday night game. It's the Penny Panthers against the Canberra Raiders. Great game, this one. It's going to be an absolute beauty. Where are they playing at?
Glen
Willow Oval.
Mudgee.
Oh, Mudgee. Beautiful. Taking the game to Mudgee. Love
okay.
it. So obviously Panthers at $1.62. Canberra at $2.30. It's very massive for a team coming first like the Canberra Raiders. Huge odds there. Luke, we'll start off with you in this one. Who have you got?
Look, this one is a tough one. But given how they played last week and how they got into a nail-biter finish, I reckon the Panthers are going to fight, and they're going to fight hard.
Yeah.
I called it last week in the sense that I thought Panthers-Melbourne were going to come down to a field goal, and then it was to a field goal before Golden Point. I think this week's going to be the same for Panthers. I think they're going to get to a field goal. I think they're going to, but they'll slot it in regular time. I think they're going to win by the 1. I'm going low scoring game.
Yeah,
I'm going to go 17-16. I was trying to work it out like
Quick
with
maths.
Yeah, I'm going to go 17-16.
And he's our stats man. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm the stats man, not the maths man.
They're all got numbers, mate.
Yeah, 17-16 to the Panthers. Try scorers. Let's go with. I'm going to go with KO Weeks.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm going to go the opposite fullback, Dylan Edwards. Both fullbacks win the game.
Big.
Score a try.
Big Dongle.
Yeah, I'm also torn on this one. This is a hard one to pick, isn't it? Similar reasons to Luke, just because they played that tough game last week. Panthers out with a point to prove. Yeah, I don't know. It is tough though, but I'm going to go with the Panthers in a very, very, very tight game. Game of the round, easily this one. A couple of try scorers though for a bit of value. Let's go big Lindsay Smith up the front.
Love it.
And we'll go Milky Jenkins as well.
Beautiful. Well, look, talk about game of the round. I need to win my tipping comp, so I'm going Raiders in this to win. Raiders to get it done 1-12. I think there'll be one try in it. If I'm backing in some try scores, I'm going to go all the big boys. Huddy Young to get over the line. Isaiah Papali'i to go over again. I thought that was a really good try from him last week.
Yep.
And even Strange to get over as well. Let's jump into our second Friday night game. Another absolute belter.
Banger.
The Melbourne Storm against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Storm at $1.44. The Dogs at $2.86.
Wow.
Dongle.
That's going to be their biggest this year.
Yeah, pretty big. Who are you taking in this game?
Going to go Melbourne.
Yep.
Just purely from what we saw last week with the Bulldogs.
Should have been listening. Players weigh in on diving. We should have been listening to Jai Arrow.
Damn it. Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear that
This is how
sentence
you-
ever in life.
Is that
Listen
you
to Jai
fired
Arrow.
a fan?
You know what though? I actually do rate him as a player.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's hard.
He's actually a character, but too,
And
off the field.
I actually think he's a fair player.
Yeah.
He's so fair on the field. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
He doesn't do that shit. He doesn't, like,
Except he's a Queenslander.
yeah, and he's a Rabbitoh. Like,
True.
And-
Actually,
Heart on
yeah.
his sleeve.
I think he's mongrel, but like he's clean mongrel. Like I don't
Yeah.
think he's dirty mongrel. He's just got mongrel in him, and he plays hard.
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
dog.
Beautiful. Dog. Anyway, what were you saying about Melbourne?
Sorry for interrupting.
I was tipping against the Dogs. I was going for Melbourne. Gonna go Melbourne. Let's go Melbourne big. Let's go Melbourne 13+. If he's back, Pappenhausen to get a double.
Oh, big. Lukey.
Yeah, I'm going to go Melbourne as well, boys. The Dogs last week, the Melbourne, what they've been doing the last few weeks, I think it's clear cut for me. Melbourne by, I'm not going to go 13+. I'm going to go Melbourne by 10. Try
what we should be
scorers,
listening
Nick Meaney, Xavier Coates. I'll go Coates for a double, and Jacob Kraz.
Beautiful. Boys, I got to back Melbourne as well. Can't go against them in this game. I think at Amy Park, Melbourne are always a sniff. So I'll go Melbourne in this one. I'll go Melbourne. You know what? I'll go Melbourne 13+. Dogs to lose 13+ 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I'll go Melbourne 13+. Xavier Coates hat trick in this. And I'll go Nick Meaney to score a try as well. All right, let's jump into our first Saturday game. It's the Manly Seagulls against the Dolphins. Oh my God, 4 points,
Wow.
Park, 3 p.m. If you got something on at 3 p.m., do that. Do not watch this game. Let's start off with you, Luke. Who are you going to take in this bludger? Dolphins. Straight out the Checkers.
I'm going to go the Dolphins in this one. Like you can't lose to the Tigers and then beat your opponent next week.
100%.
Just like I said, Manly were depleted. They had no intensity. And like you said, the forwards pack is very limited and lackless. So I'm going to go Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins big, 13+.
Can I just say something? How do Manly keep being favourites?
Yeah, I don't get that. Look,
How do they were
$1.86.
favourites last week against
Yeah,
the Tigers.
they were, yeah.
They're favourites again against the Dolphins.
Keep putting them favourites. I'll keep tipping the opposition.
That's it. Yeah, just keep doing it.
Dolphins. We'll go Jakey Avarillo.
Oh, very nice. Got
Hammer.
over last week.
That was good try. Yeah.
And if they do the same, if the Dolphins do the same thing, which I really, really liked, Fuller at fullback, he's going to score.
Yeah, beautiful. I think they might. It was a really good play.
A fantastic play.
Dongle, who you got?
Yeah, I can't tip Manly. Till we see something a little more.
I don't think Jaggers can either.
Just watching the TV. Is this the injury when Montoya on his circumcision injury? Is this when?
We'll get to the circumcision. He didn't actually play in this game. That happened back in the Israelite days, but you know. Biblical time circumcisions.
Oh, God,
but anyway, we'll get there soon.
Yeah, sorry. I was I was just here tipping against Manly.
I think it's past my bedtime, boys. See ya.
Dolphins in a bludger. Dolphins 1-12. I think Manly will score a couple, but not enough. A couple of try scorers. We'll go Asako, Jake Averillo, and let's go DCE. Get some form.
Yeah, all right, beautiful. I love
get
it.
his long neck over the line.
He'll come into form the last 3 rounds, and he's ready for 2026. Boys, Dolphins for me. Dolphins by 20. Dolphins 13 plus in this one. I think you guys are exactly right. Everything you've said is very true. I'm going to back him in again this week because he didn't get in last week. But Mark Nichols, I want him for a try. Bring the goat in. The goat's going to get a try in this one. Marky Nichols to score a try for Manly. Kohler to score. He's absolutely electric.
Big,
he's been on fire.
Big warning we're going to need here. Dongle's just back DCE for a try. That's why you don't do drugs, guys. Just saying.
Yes, that's right. We condone drugs on this podcast. No, we don't condone. Sorry, Dongle got to me. Let's jump into our next Saturday game. It's the Tits against the Wits. Going to be a great one here. The Titans and the Warriors. Tits at $2.29. Wits at $1.63. Dongle, who you got?
Yeah. I don't know.
Call them by their preferred name.
Let's go. Let's go the Tits. I'm doing it. Tits out for the boys.
Beautiful.
Titans to win. Titans are going to win.
There's no wooden spoon there. Knight's getting the spoon.
No.
He just does it because he hates Newcastle.
That's exactly why I've done it, yeah. So they're gonna jump them. They need to win by. They just need to win.
They don't need to win by a point. Look at the for and against.
Wow, minus 187.
Yeah.
You'll get there, Titans. Titans to win just because they have to. Yeah. Because it's the Wires, yeah, and Harry's not here, and I said I'd make fun of him.
Fuck you, Harry.
Phil Sami and Jaden Campbell.
Filthy Phil, you got to call him.
Sorry, yeah.
Filthy Phil. Beautiful. Now it sounds like Anthony Maroon's commentating, which is great. Luke, who you got in this game?
A Panthers fan.
Yeah, it's the Warriors for me, mate. They came back from a lot, like losing against the Dragons last week. They're not playing the football that they were playing earlier in the year, but they're still playing strong footy. And I just don't think the Titans have anything to match it. I think there's a lot of controversy going on at the Titans. A bit in the media about Tino wanting out of his 10-year contract, 3 years into it. So he wants to go over to the reports say he wants to go to the Bears.
I think he'll go.
Yeah. So I think there's too much going on at the Titans. I don't think they've got it in them. I think that's wise for me.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to back the Tits as well. I'm going to back him in this one. I really like the Titans. I got a soft spot for them, I think, because they're so shit. So I'll back them to get this game.
Wow. Shout out to all one of our Titans fans.
Do we have any? I don't even know if we have any. I don't know any at all.
We'll get some boys. We'll get some bots.
Tits out for the boys.
Yeah. Tits out for the boys. That's right, the boys. Yeah, love it. Tits for me in this one. I think they can get this done. I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to say field goal in it. Jaden Campbell to kick it. And in terms of try scorers, Brimson to get over, Campbell to get over, and Keanu Kinney, who was back last week, to get over as well. Let's jump into the next game. Absolute game of the round here. Combank Stadium. Parramatta Eels at $3.20. Roosters at $1.35.
Tigers play on Sunday, mate.
Oh, sorry. Wrong day. I was a day early. Look, big one here. We'll start with you, Dongle. Who you got?
Pains me to say it, mate. I'm going to go to the Roosters.
Oh! Yeah, the Roosters, I love it.
Yep, I need to claw back some points. I'm not doing good in any team.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, just, and I'm sick of this hat. My head's itchy now. Did you catch something?
You're a liability, mate.
Did you wear it last?
Harry wore it last week.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's why. It smells.
He's got nits.
Maybe we've got to wash it, yeah? All right. Anyway, love you, Harry. We'll go to the Roosters. Nafahu White, get a double again.
Oh,
why not?
Big.
He's on fire.
Straight through the middle of the Eels.
Put him back in lock, I reckon.
Yeah.
Tie that.
He started the lock last week.
That's what I mean. Yeah, tie that down. Yeah, that was good.
Had all 3 front rowers on Collins, Spencer, and Nafahu.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah, and
massive.
They needed to though, to start that game. I know we're going back there, but just to match the Bulldogs, I think, or just
you can always go back there, mate. I love it.
Sort of, yeah. See, Luke shuts up. We just started talking about the Roosters. Anyway,
it's all Luke's fault. Luke, who you got in this game? You doing the quadruple, mate?
Well, I would love to see nothing more than the Roosters to lose, just because it might shut you up for a week. But if it means that I tip the Roosters and they win, I might tip the Eels. Nah, I won't, boys.
You're my lucky charm. You have to tip the Roosters.
I'll tip the
Lucky
Roosters. I'm not going to win any tipping comms this year. But just for the sake of not coming last in any tipping com, I think the Roosters are going to do it, and I think the Roosters are going to get it done comfortably.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Roosters 13+ here. I'm going to go both wingers. Nawanga Wazi and Tupou doubles. And just for the sake of picking a Eels player, I would love to see him score Luca Moretti if he plays.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to see him go over
Beautiful.
just because he's a middleman sort of thing, and he does run quite hard, and it would just be really, really funny if he just pummeled through your forwards and went plop over the try line.
Yeah, I doubt it, but I like it.
Look,
Good dream.
Yeah, but you know what? So Roosters 13+ for me, mate.
Got to be in it. Yep. Love it.
I picked the Moretti to score, so Eels score 6 points.
Yeah. Look, it's going to be a big game. Like, it's at CommBank. You got to remember that. So the Eels won't die trying. It's going to be really, really good. In saying that, I don't think they'll score a try. I think they'll get 1 penalty goal. They'll score 2 points. The Roosters 13+ in this game.
Saying they won't die trying means...
Sorry.
That's not being nice.
Sorry, they will die trying. I'm going to go Parramatta scored 2 points, no tries for them. In terms of try scorers for the Roosters, I'm going Billy Smith, Daniel Tupou, Mark Nwangani-Tawaze, and James Tedesco all to score.
He's just showing us today's team list off the top of his head.
Roosters by 20, 4 weeks in a row. Let's jump into some Sunday Arvo footy.
The
Knights against the Broncos. What an absolute game this is going to be. McDonald Jones Stadium. Knights at, what's that? 322. That's juicy for the Knights. I mean, they should probably be about $5.
Yeah, it's because Felix Crossland's back.
Oh, sorry. Broncos at $1.35. Luke, who have you got in this game?
What are the odds on the Broncos?
$1.35.
$1.35. All right, so if I put 10 on that, I'll win $3.50.
Yes.
All right, so I'll go the Broncos. That $3.50 will work well in my pocket. It's the Broncos for me. They put a clinic on last week against the Finns. I reckon this might be the week that the Knights concede 50 points.
Blakey, get the line ready.
I'm going to go Broncos big. Let's go with... Oh, I hate picking him. Walsh to score, Staggs to score, Karapani to score, and Shibasaki for a double. I'm not even picking a Knights try scorer.
We call him Harry now, remember?
Yeah.
He's got the Shibasaki
Mo. Harry Smith in the centre there. The Broncos big, boys. I don't see the Knights doing much.
Yeah. Dongle?
Yeah, likewise, Brisbane by at least 30. Sorry, Knights fans.
Sorry, Blakey, we love you.
Do better.
Please invite us if you have another bucks.
Oh. Wow. I just got that. It's horrible.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
We love you, Blakey. We're just stirring. He knows we're stirring. He loves us.
You would be that best man at a wedding, but like your mate's second wedding, and the first line of your speech would be, "Welcome back, everybody."
Yeah, they would.
Good to see some new faces. It looks
well, we're here again.
Yeah. It feels only like yesterday I was doing this just before.
Anyway.
No, we love Blakey. Anyway, continue. And Kate, we love Kate too.
We love Blake.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, as we were, Brisbane by many points.
Yeah.
Brisbane get it done. I think they're hitting a bit of form coming to the point end of the season as well. Brisbane just keep that form going. So let's go Brisbane. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it again.
You going Brisbane, mate?
Yeah. I'm going to go Brisbane.
I didn't hear you tipping.
When Brisbane wins, I'm going to pick Brisbane to beat Newcastle because we're going Brisbane.
You sound like Phil Rothfield, mate.
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Can you just confirm? Did you tip the Knights?
Yes. I'll take it. Yeah.
So both Broncos here. Yep, beautiful.
Yeah.
Try scores, mate.
Paynas.
Broncos.
And Billy
Brisbane.
You know what?
Brisbane.
You know what though? No, I'm really tempted.
No.
I'm really tempted.
Not a chance in hell.
I need to win my tipping comps, and if it means making big plays like this, I might have to do it.
There's those maybe games, and then there's this, which is just
second reason why you should never do drugs.
I might have to do it. So So I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Broncos by 1 try, 1-12. I think Knights will be very, very good in this game. Broncos 1-12 in this one. In terms of try scores, I'm going Paddy Carrigan to score a try. I'm going Billy Walters to get over and Dom Young to get a double.
Blink twice if you need help.
I still went the Broncos, mate. All right, last Sunday
blink
game,
twice.
absolute game of the round here. West
look at
Tigers
this.
versus North Queensland Cowboys. This is at Leichhardt, I believe, as well.
It is.
It's going to be a great game. Tigers at $1.66. Wow, first time they've been favourites all year, I think. Cowboys at $2.33.
We've always been the favourites against the bye round.
Let's start off with
injuries.
the Dongle. Dongle, who you got in this
No
game?
injuries according to the NRL app.
Oh, there you go.
Pretty good
stuff,
for the
Toa.
Tigs. Yeah, mate, don't worry about it. He obviously doesn't count. Yep, Sunday I have Leichhardt Oval, West Tigers. Let's do it, baby. I got the Tigers to win. Adam Dewey to get a double. He's coming in some red hot form to a leaper.
Oh, jeez.
Let's get on him.
This
yeah?
is going left fast.
Let's go to bed. Not you. Tigers, Dewey to get a double.
Beautiful. All right, Luke.
I want to hear
gonna
your
win this
answer
game?
first.
Oh, my answer?
Why
I wanna
are the
hear
Cowboys
your-
going to win?
I wanna hear your
I'm
answer
going
first.
Tigers, 100%. I'm going Tigers in this game. I'm going to go Tigers 13 plus, actually. I know the Cowboys won, but you mentioned those errors. If Cowboys make 28 errors... 23 errors in this game, Tigers will fucking kill them. Cause out. So I'm going Tigers 13 plus in this one. Look, I liked your tee shout last week. I'm actually going to go a little bit different. I'm going to go a couple of tees this week, but from both teams. I'm going Tom Dearden to score. I'm going Terrell May. And then I'm going... that's it. Those two tees.
That's it?
Yeah.
Who else
I,
is on the tee?
I can't think of any others. Luke, who is going to win this game and why is it the Cows?
Scott Drinkwater.
Joey.
Drink water.
Yeah, fuck off. It's the Tigers for
silent.
me. And I want to point out, I think this is, how many years have I been doing this, Joey? 2? Come up 2 years now?
2, yep.
I think this is the very first time in my podcasting history that we've all picked the bloody Tigers.
We picked them last week against Manly.
No, one had
it
Manly.
last week?
Troy, but no, we all went Tigers.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was Troy on...
Troy.
Oh, Troy at the Paracave.
Yeah, Paracave. Yeah.
Then this is the second
week.
time.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. We've all
Consistency.
picked the bloody Tigers. I am so bloody happy with this. I might cry.
If Harry was here,
Please don't.
if Harry was here, he said he'd tip the Cowboys. Just saying.
I'm gonna punch Harry.
Yeah,
in the head.
thanks to Mitch.
But I want to point out, like, you said the teas and everything, and we had a good laugh last week. I actually sat down. Do you know how many try scorers we could have had if we picked the teas?
Oh, yeah.
Last week.
How many? 8.
Terrell May,
Let's go with
Taylor.
Tyler Kohler.
Taruva,
Yep.
Taylor May,
Yep.
Toa. You count them. 3.
3.
Terrell May,
4.
Twal,
7.
Tony Sukar,
6.
Tommy Turbo.
Yep. Talau.
Tolatu Cooler.
8.
Where's Takeaho,
9.
Ben Travojevic, Tavunga, Tommy Talau,
Wow.
and Tofa Foa Sipley.
And Matt Lodge.
Yeah.
No,
Tatum Dewey.
there could have been like
Lodge.
10, there could have been like 10 try scorers
Yeah,
in a
it would've
multi
been
just
crazy.
from the tees sort of
Well,
thing.
did you see how many former players play for both of these clubs? I put it in our chat. The Talau, Lodge, Brooks,
Cheekham.
Coruscant, Cheekham.
Yeah. No, well, Cheekham's at the Roosters.
Brown.
Rabbits now.
No, he's at Manly. Cheekham's back at Manly. Yeah.
Oh, he's back at Manly.
Yeah, he
now.
played last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gets
Yeah,
around.
and Brown Cup. Yeah. Anyway, so you got Tigers 13 plus.
I have the Tigers. I'm going big here, boys. Going big.
He's going big.
I got the Tigers by
14
6.
plus. Oh, wow.
By 6?
I think the Tigers can get it done, but I am kind of worried the Cowboys have been playing some good footy.
Yeah.
So I am going to back the boys. I'll go by 8. 1 try and a conversion. I'll go the
nice.
Tigers by 8. In terms of try scorers, Taylor May, Let's go with Talon, Taruva, and from the cows, Scotty Drinkwater. He's got to be in there.
Drink water. He loves that. He loves that tea theme. Apart from drink water.
Drink water.
Beautiful boys. Well, that is it for round 25 of the NRL.
There you go.
Yeah, the team doesn't care about the bye. It's just the Sharks,
Sharkies.
mate. Sharks with the bye. If we move over to the NRL
tip the bye
W,
that
if
week.
you can get that up for us. The NRLW boys, Roosters again beat Newcastle, undefeated at the moment. But we start with the next round. We got round 8 already, so they only have 11 rounds, so not many to go for them. We got the Doggies against Canberra. Now the Doggies, they were poor against who did they play? Cowboys, I believe, last week. No, Warriors. Cowboys, yeah, and Cowboys beat them quite convincingly. So they have lost their half, I heard, this week. So I'm actually going to back the Raiders in this one to get it done. Raiders pretty poor though at the moment in NRLW, but I'll back them to get a win at Belmore. Excuse me. The Titans and the Dragons, boys, going to be a great game there. Titans women's are actually really good. The Dragons women, Tegan Berry, she's an absolute freak. She's very, very fast at fullback there. Interesting one. Who do you reckon will win that? Who you got? Titans or Dragons?
Dragons, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't really watch it with me, completely honest with you, mate.
Fair enough.
I do watch it when it's on, but I'm not that
the
totally
game of the
invested
round
in
for
it.
the women, it's a double header at CommBank Stadium. Parramatta and the Roosters. I think Roosters go 8 in a row in this one, and they will win that. And then, of course, to finish, there was more. I thought that was the last game coming up. But
that's a Saturday.
Newcastle versus Brisbane. I think Broncos get that. They're looking pretty good at the moment. The Knights, a couple of injuries from that game against the Roosters. And then the Warriors, Cronulla. I'm going to back Cronulla in this one. And then finally, the West Tigers and the North Queensland Cowboys. Another double header. Go on, Tigers women.
Tigers
they won
to back
last
up.
week, got their first win.
Against the Dragons,
Against the
16-12.
Dragons, yep. So I'll back them in again for a second win.
Yep, I'm going back them up.
Yeah, I think they will. Beautiful. That is it for the Profits preview.
League Lids are an international company selling retro corduroy sports hats to make you the envy of all your friends. Head over to League Lids and check out their array of hats today and use our discount code RUCK10 for 10% off.
All right, it is time to jump into some talking points.
Talking points, talk. Rumors, transfers, players wanna walk. Injuries, drama, who's in form? Head highs, arrests, headlines swarm. We're live, NRL views. Ruck Infringement Podcast, your fix for breaking news. It's talking points. Over to you. Oh yeah.
For the week. Now, boys, I posted this in our group chat. I don't know if you had it there, but Alex McKinnon, he proposed some new rules that the NRL should come up with. Did anyone have it there for us? I don't know where it was. It was in our group chat a little bit. I did have it saved, but obviously my phone is recording at the moment. It was just up a little bit. Not too far.
Up.
Jeez.
Granola.
Luke does so much talking in this group chat.
Wow,
It's hard to find it. There it is. All right. So a couple of the proposed rules that he wants: 3-point tries from kicks.
Nah.
Only 12 players per team on the field.
No.
Interchanges reduced to 6.
Maybe.
Yeah. Don't mind that.
Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrap 40-20 and other kick rewards.
Nah.
Well, I think that's good for the game. Why would you want to scrap that?
I think. Sorry, what was the interchanges one?
Interchanges reduced to 6
I
from
think
8. It's 8 at the moment.
Yeah, I think because of the size of the teams, you need that 8.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you reduce the numbers, then yes, you reduce the interchanges. But
with how fast the game is and the fatigue,
yeah,
you
that's
need
it.
it.
You need those players on the field with the fatigue we've got. There could be an argument that players are getting so tired now. You need a 14th on the field at the same time.
If they were to reduce it, I would like to see them reduce the rounds of footy. So instead of having 27 rounds, have 25. Because if you're going to reduce the interchange, you need to reduce the rounds.
But if you're going to reduce a round of footy, what am I going to do in winter? I'm going to be bored. We need more football.
We'll still have final series.
Yeah, I
It'll
was
be
gonna
good.
say, if your team makes the fun. Oh, okay.
No. We'll chat about that. Yeah.
We will.
Haven't you choked the last 5 years?
Yeah, first week usually.
No, last year we made it to the second week.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
But look, with those rules, it's really interesting. I mean, the 3-point tries from kicks just
Nah,
I don't get it.
That baffles me.
Why would it not be 4 points?
We were just talking about how good it is to see the big wingers like Tupou, scoring those
Tupou, Coates,
scoring these awesome tries.
And they've still got to do a lot of work. Like you think about it. I know they're 7 foot fucking tall, but to get above a player and then still hold the ball and ground it. Like, why would you want to take a point off them for that? It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Of course, Checkers did add one in there for us. Rabbitohs out of the comp. Love that one. If that is proposed by Alex McKinnon, then yes, keep that. But I thought that was an awesome little talking point there. So something to think about if you are a rugby league fan. Of course, we'll jump into our next talking point as well. One I got here is, of course, Montoya's funny injury. Now, they made a mistake on the NRL app. I don't know if you saw this, mate. Absolutely hilarious. But Montoya hasn't played for a couple of weeks, and people might wonder, where's he been? What injury has he had? Well, he actually had a circumcision. According to NRL injuries, he's been circumcised, and that was the injury. So it came up. I posted that in our chat as well.
Did that come after his Matty John show interview where his wife accused him of not buying him good gifts? Did she do it herself?
Maybe she did. She did.
Did she go home and go, that's right, snip?
Yeah. Look, we haven't seen something like that since biblical times. But look, circumcision for Montoya must hurt a lot. You'll know a little bit about that. But yeah.
What?
Sorry, that's what you told me off air, bro. Sorry, look, you told me it off air. I'm just saying what you said. And of course, our last talking point, Storm controversy. Now we spoke about that with the Harry Grant. I think we cleared that up enough. What we think and according to the rules and all that, it wasn't a great look for the game. From a sporting point of view, unfortunately, it is legal, but it's a big grey area.
Yeah, well, it's not really a grey area. Like he just the rules. I think in that instance, if you're going to use that one, I would actually be petitioning the rule get changed.
Yeah.
Rather than
Alex McKinnon, you heard it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's just
new rule
that. Using that one example, every other example is obviously different.
Yeah.
If you're going to look at that example from last weekend, then I would be petitioning the rule get changed rather than saying it's unsportsmanlike sort of thing. Because
for sure.
like you said, it's in the rules. He did play by the rules and he got away with it. But at the same time, if that's the case, then change the rules because in the eyes of many, he could have done four different things.
Yeah,
for sure.
It is a shit one too. Like the other thing though, just thinking like it has been happening for ages now. Like we all know that. The other thing to think about though is if it wasn't this game, like would we care as much? Like if it wasn't a deciding factor in the Storm and Panthers
grand final
game,
rematch,
if
everything
it was
on the line,
say like
Cowboys Knights,
the Cowboys Knights game,
I probably wouldn't care.
Like probably
to be
like
honest.
100 people probably watched it across the country. Like would we actually care?
Blake and Boxy, that was it.
Duking it out to the end.
Look, no, you're exactly right. I think it was just made. And of course, like it's made more heated because of the feeling as well.
Yeah.
The feeling between the two sides and obviously the grand final rematch. Boys, the last talking point, I think a big one, a really big one. Seabold under pressure. Yeah, it's just come up on the telly as well. But it's funny, we talk about Adam O'Brien, Desi Hasler, and these coaches that, Toddy Payton was up there as well. I think Seabold may be under the most pressure. And
Buzz just had his hot takes on the coaches.
Yeah.
He had 5 coaches up there, rating out of 10 on who's in the most trouble.
Yep.
Seabold was 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Adam O'Brien was 9 out of 10. Toddy Payton was 8.5 out of 10. I can't remember who.
Oh, Desi.
No, sorry, Desi was up there as well.
Yeah.
There was another one who had like a 3 out of 10, and Benji Marshall was 0. Just saying.
Yeah. I think he's safe as houses. Look, it's a really interesting one. I think from all reports, he's lost the playing group. He's lost the playing group. People don't like his training methods and his techniques. He's never done well.
Do we see an amazing miracle? Yeah, do we see a miracle turnover where DCE backs out of his Roosters contract and just takes over as the head coach? What could happen?
Oh, what if Dongle's dystopia?
What if?
2026?
I'm writing it down.
What if 2026?
I'm rewording it now.
Manly sack Seabold, keep DCE, appoint him head coach.
I'd be happy.
What if? Just
Savala will be a future representative halfback. Can't wait.
Even if he does go to the Roosters, though, Savala will still be there. He'll play.
Savala will be 14.
Yeah, but he will train Savala.
Oh, 100%. He's only there for a year.
For 1 year, and then Savala will slot right back in.
Absolutely.
even if he goes to the Roosters, like
Win the
sorry.
comp, and then I'll be assistant coach now.
Right, so wooden spoon next year.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not with that spine, mate. Yeah, beautiful. But yeah, look, I think Seabold under immense pressure at the moment. I think he'll be, if not the first coach to go, he'll be pretty close next year to being the first
We
coach.
said it before, like it's too close to the end of the year.
They won't
Why
do
would
it
you be
this
the coach
year.
now?
Not with 3 games left.
If they were like,
but maybe off season.
if they were well and truly out of the finals race, like like
off
they pretty much
season,
are
get
now.
another coach in.
He's gone,
and then start training and getting all the way you want to play in. So definitely.
Then they need to find a coach. That's the next thing.
I mean, who's around? Not many available.
DCE. I hear he's off contract next
Something
year.
interesting. What if Brad Arthur? Brad Arthur comes back.
No,
He wants a
'cause I
coaching
think-
gig.
Wasn't
I'm pretty sure he just
He
re-signed.
wanted. Did he in
over there.
in Super League?
Yeah. Because,
Oh, okay.
I think
He's with Leeds.
no, Huntersville or something. I think.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure he was keen for the Bears gig. Then it got given over to Mal, and then he
I
said,
heard he was
"Right."
keen for the Knights too if O'Brien left, because obviously Jake Arthur's there.
Yeah,
at the moment, and Matt, both his sons. So
who both played on the weekend too.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Look, that's it for our talking points for this week. Not really any others. Right, our legends, before we get back to sledging refs and over-analysing bunker calls, a quick word from our mates at LMTLS Finance, the only brokerage where your loan gets approved faster than at a car in open space.
Tradies, footy heads, weekend warriors. If you're dreaming of that new ute, upgrading the family wagon, or finally getting that jet ski that's been sitting in your someday folder, stop dreaming.
LMTLS Finance makes it happen. No bull, no paperwork piles, just fast approvals from our over 50 lenders that don't leave you on the bench waiting.
They speak your language too. No fancy finance jargon, just straight talk and solid results. And if your credit history's got more bumps than a state of origin decider, no worries. They'll still back you.
Think of them as the Cam Smith of finance. Calm under pressure, sharp as a tack, and always making the right play.
So if you want cash flow quicker than a 7-tackle set, hit up LMTLS Finance, tell them the Ruck Infringement Boys sent you, and they might even shout you a sausage roll. No promises, but worth a crack.
Check them out now on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. LMTLS Finance. Get approved, not penalised. We do have our quick mid-season review. We did have 4 more teams to get through, boys, so we'll do this really quick. And the Dolphins, Eels, Dogs, Storm, Cowboys, 5 teams to get through. Our last 5. Dolphins, boys, if you had to give a rating between A and F, as I think we've been doing, A and E or whatever, I'll start us off with this one. The Dolphins are probably C plus.
I was thinking C plus too.
They
were sitting at that B plus sort of thing. They have slacked off a little bit.
They beat Penrith and Storm consecutive weeks. I went, this team is serious. They're serious this year, but
the past, of the
past month,
points.
the past month of footy has let them down. So I'd give them a C plus. I think we're all in pretty much agreement there for the Dolphins. Boys, the Eels now, again, it's sort of the opposite. Yeah, like I probably would have had them like an E or an F to start the year. Mitchy Moses came back.
I'll go D plus since the return of Moses.
I like it.
D plus.
I think Anna Carr's found a bit of form too. It's been really good out on the wing.
Lomax has just been too quiet this year.
Yeah, I agree.
He's had a couple of standout moments, but
maybe it's because he's a centre, not a winger.
Maybe. But I just think he's gone over there, and everyone expected him to turn this team around.
Yeah,
they had Mitchy Moses injured for a bit, and then they were just even last week they had Joash Papali'i number 1. I only run out as a half, but then he immediately was pushed back to fullback.
Yeah.
So
and the Dylan Brown saga hasn't helped. I mean, he obviously hasn't been happy either. They've played him in centres, so
centres on the weekend,
not happy at all. So yeah, probably in agreement with you there, Lukey.
I think so.
The next one we had the Bulldogs. Now again, the first 10 rounds, Bulldogs are an A plus.
Oh yeah,
they're absolute A plus. They lost 1 game in 10 rounds, but I think if we're looking now, I'd probably give them a B minus. I'm probably at a B minus at the moment.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, again, just a month of footy. The Galvin saga hasn't helped them. Losing Marnie and Sexton next year, I don't think it's helped them at all. So I'll say B minus for that. Of course, the Melbourne Storm, really hard for the Storm because I still am yet to see.
Sold on them.
Yeah, I still am yet to see an 80-minute performance from Melbourne. B plus. Yeah, I like that.
They're where we
don't think you can give them an A.
Yeah. In the top 4.
I think the only team that you can give an A to is the Raiders.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the only team.
Absolutely, yeah. And even
the Roosters.
No. I wouldn't even agree with that. I think the past month we probably moved ourselves into a B, but definitely not an A at the moment.
I think Raiders are the only team for me that would get an A.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I'd have to agree at the moment. And of course the Cowboys. interesting one. I'm gonna say D minus. I have not been impressed with the Cowboys whatsoever. They've had some good games where you go, this team can win, but they just they make that many errors. Like you showed it against the Newcastle outfit. I know the Knights are worse, but they made 23 errors. You can't do that against a team like Melbourne, Penrith, Roosters, Dogs. You can't do that against any of those sort of teams because they'll absolutely destroy you. So, look, I'd give them a D minus. I think you boys are about a D as well.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah, they are that. Yeah, they are that dark horse every year that you think like, okay, well, if someone's going to shake up this year, like it could be the Cowboys.
They say
you wouldn't
all the time,
see that.
don't they?
You're just not seeing it this year. You're not going to see it this year. So
Absolutely. Well, that is it for our season preview. All the teams have been done. Well, now it's time to hear from our newest sponsor, Dream Flooring.
Dream Flooring? That sounds amazing. What exactly do they do?
Seriously, bro, it's in the name. They do flooring, the type you could only dream of. For 20 years, Mick and Sam have been supplying Penrith with the most quality flooring designs. With a wide variety of colours and materials, Dream Flooring have all your flooring needs covered.
But where do I find them?
You can check them out on social media at Dream Flooring Australia or visit them in store on Bat Street, Jefferson Town.
Whoa, that sounds incredible.
Dream Flooring Australia. Make your dream a reality. We're going to hand it over to you now, mate, for Luke's favourite segment, Dongle's Dystopia.
Alrighty, play the sexy music.
Welcome to Dongle's Dystopia. It's the ultimate NRL question of what if. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. Or is there?
Put us in the mood. There we go.
Wow, wow, chicka, wow, wow.
The ultimate what if.
Now I'm out of the mood.
Now it's chew 5 gum.
Stimulate the senses.
Where are we going to this time, mate?
We are going to 2025.
Whoa.
How good's this?
Wow.
Alrighty. I was a bit lazy this afternoon. I'm not gonna lie. Sitting in the
if
lounge.
the Tigers won 4 more matches?
It's nearly like that.
What if Sam Walker was at the Roosters all year?
What if Lockie Galvin didn't sign for the Bulldogs?
The Tigers would be wooden spooners.
Yeah. So how does the dog season?
I'm actually,
I don't know. I don't know about that. I think Tigers have done enough to not be there, even with Galvin.
Yeah. Even though Dewey's in one of his best forms he's been in of his life. Yeah.
If you think about it, we've won 3 games without him.
Yeah.
So 3 out of 9. So a third of our wins we've done without him.
But I don't think he would have been a difference because Luai hasn't Luai's been great this year for you. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't been a difference in those games. Like your outside backs are killing it at the moment.
Absolutely.
Like, you throw out to your centres. Even Buller coming back, he's in such a good form. And Dewey, like wherever Dewey's been playing.
Yeah, he's dynamite this year.
Electric.
Whatever he does, turn of the gold.
I will not be surprised actually come this week. We saw last week Dewey named at lock, shifted quickly into the
7
halves.
Yeah.
And then this week named at 7. I won't be surprised if he goes back to lock and then shifts into a 7 again.
Yeah, be interesting.
That's interesting.
But sorry, mate.
No, that's all good. And so from there, like, how did the Bulldogs go though? Like, do you reckon that their season they would have kept going on that sort of that streak they went on? Not saying that as soon as Galvin went in there, like, because it did shake up the team quite a fair bit when they.
Sexton wasn't doing anything wrong.
No,
they had won 9 games, lost 1 in the first 10 rounds. Sexton was killing it. I think they always say don't fix something that ain't broke. Yeah. And I think with the Bulldogs, they just pushed it a bit too far to try and get Gavin in. And don't get me wrong, Gavin is a generational player. Yeah. He is a 10-year generational player, and the kid will be an absolute superstar. But was it needed for right now?
No, it wasn't.
I don't think so, no. I reckon they would have, I reckon they'd still be sort of putting that additional pressure there on the Raiders at the top if he didn't go there. We just spoke about how did the Tigers fare because Dewey's in that stunning form and Latu who's a pretty handy as a backup there.
If Galvin stayed though, and I still see Dewey what he's done, right? Given that if he was still there in the number 6 and Dewey perform the exact same way, I reckon just Galvin goes out and Dewey goes in.
I have an interesting one for you. Dewey recently re-signed after playing absolute brilliant footy. Would he have been re-signed had Galvin still been there?
If he did exactly what he has done, then yes, he would have.
But would he have had the freedom because he's done that from half or lock, and
you're sort of wasted in the centres.
I think they would have kept him in the centres had Galvin still been there.
He needs to get his hands on the ball.
Looking at the season, he would have gone to lock because we had that struggle in the middle there
for sure.
And then if you look at what's happened, he went to lock, but he was still that ball playing lock sort of thing, and he did well. I reckon if we had kept Galvin, Dewey would have still done the exact same thing, and fucking Benji would have just seen that Galvin was not it right now.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. This kid is young. He is underdeveloped.
Yeah.
Right? He needs more time.
And that's not saying he's not going to be great.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not going to be great.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is he left the Tigers because he thought that Benji wasn't going to give him the coaching that he needed.
Second year of first grade.
Exactly right.
Second year.
Look what is exactly what's happened. He's gone, I want to go win a premiership. He went to the team coming first. They're now sitting third.
Well, I'll give you a classic example, right? Semi Walker, right? So he's now 4 years in. Okay? His first and second year, I was like, I don't want this kid as our halfback. Yeah. He is too erratic. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Now in his fourth year, he's got the best short kicking game in the comp. Like, if you give Semi the ball, he's looking for a try every time, every play.
I actually see in Sammy Walker this year what I saw in Jerome Luai 3 years ago.
Yeah, 100%.
Because 3 years ago, I would have said Luai had the best short kicking game. He still has an amazing short kicking game, but he's still obviously trying to work into a new system, and he's still trying to run the team sort of thing. So I think when I see Luai's short game sort of thing, I see it as a 50-50. Do I do what I do at Penrith, or do I try and make it work with this team sort of thing?
He's also a great dancer too.
Oh, he's fantastic. Like he's got the tippy toes of a ballet dancer. But 3 years ago, I would have said Luai had the best short kick game.
100%.
And that's what I see in Sammy Walker right now sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like Luai put it on the spot. It bounced back towards his own players. It bounced at the right time.
Yeah, he just had it. He, as they say, had it on a string. Had it on an absolute string.
And in that system, it worked sort of thing because he'd done it for so many years, and now Walker's doing it.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God.
And Galvin's that sort of player. Galvin will be that sort of player, I think. Anyway, sorry, mate.
I reckon about 3 years, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are any forms under Serraldo like that? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Or the third option, because he was talking about like he was being bullied and stuff out of the club. Do you reckon he would have stayed there, or because there was a rumor as well that he might have ended up at the Eels with his mate, Mitchy Moses?
It was almost like 98% confirmed he was going to Parramatta, and then all of a sudden Gus Gould didn't know the guy and he ended up at the Dogs.
Yeah,
so
never met him.
Never met him.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah,
never met the kid. Heard he was good.
I honest to God,
I like
hands
the boy.
Down doubt no person has ever played for Gus Gould's club without meeting Gus Gould.
He took him for Chinese. Had a nice succulent Chinese meal.
Club at the front.
Literally.
Yep.
Galvin was like doing some DoorDash, like knocked on his door and went, "Oh, hey, you're Gus Gould."
What was the ad that the place you do? Oh, menu log.
Oh, work, yeah. No, that was it. Yeah, so
good one, mate.
Even if you did go to the Eels, like, would that help the Eels though?
I think it would have. They needed a 5'8". I mean, with the Brown saga, I think he would have been good. It would have just been interesting whether he tried to take over from Moses, because Moses is obviously the main man at Para, and you need to know if you're going to Para, you're not first string. You're second to Moses.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Galvin has that sort of. I don't know if he has that in him to be second. Even now with the Dogs,
because he's 20 years old. He knows everything.
That's right.
That's why he left the Tigers.
I feel like Burton's a bit more controlled than Moses, in the sense of like Burton goes, okay, mate, like if you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. Whereas Moses wouldn't do it. Moses would do what he did to Talon to Silver.
He would free-dog him.
Rip his head off.
Fucking
I'm Parramatta. I'm him. I'm him.
This is why we are where we are. Trust me.
That's why we're 15th. Wow. Anyway, love it, mate.
And that's it.
Absolutely beautiful. Another great edition of Dongle's Dystopia. Well, mate, I've got to ask, how are you keeping yourself looking so fresh these days?
Mate, it's because of these awesome safety glasses from Stay Fancy Eyewear. Not only do they protect me from the harsh rays of the sun, but they also make me look damn good too.
Well, mate, where can I get myself a pair of those?
Visit their website at stayfancy.com.au or visit their social media pages. And if you follow the Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code RUCK10% for 10% off today.
I'm heading there right now. You'll see a new me next week.
Stay Fancy Eyewear, keeping you safe and looking good while doing it.
Couple of things before we finish off. We're going into Joey's Jumble, of course, our favourite quiz show.
It's fast, it's fun, it's wild and humble. Get your NRL brain and gear for Joey's Jumble. Questions, chaos, win or stumble. It's game time now with Joey's Jumble.
All right, are you guys ready for this week?
Luke, yes.
You're right.
Luke gets the point. Now, quick point update. Of course, Harry is in the lead at the moment by half a point.
Won't be for long.
Half a point.
I'm going to get him.
Luke second. Dongle.
Just out.
Yeah, just out on
And
about.
Reece last.
Yeah, Reece doesn't even. I think I took half a point off him because he just hasn't even played the game for a while. But look, Dongle, this is all you, mate. You need to try and get 3 here. Might even double the points for you.
I'm gonna try.
Let's go to the first game. All right, Daniel
First game.
Tupou scored a hat trick on the weekend. What did that take his tally to, Luke?
180. I want to say 184, but I know he's 4th. I'm going to say 184. Yeah, it's
Want to
wrong,
go,
isn't
Dongle?
I've got no idea. I'm going to say 188.
it? I won't take the point, but 182?
182, yes. So he was on 179 and he got 3.
I was thinking 182,
Yeah.
but then the 4 and the 4.
The second try took him into
I went
third. Great job. So
we go.
no points
No
there.
point
Wow.
there.
There we go.
I don't think we've ever had this.
I did know the answer.
You
just
did.
like, I
You
went
did.
with the wrong
we
number.
did
Just
know
the
the-
second
we just
time.
had to keep guessing until we got it.
Just had to wait till it came up on TV. The second question. Now, the Dragons lost by how many points? Luke.
4 points.
Ah.
14 to 10.
Dongle, you got to get quicker, mate. 14 to 10. Well done. He's even giving us a score. All right, final. Oh, actually, we'll do 2
didn't
because
watch
the first question wasn't was no answer. But the second question, well, it's the third, but it's the second. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Let's do it.
I don't know if you're ready, Dongle.
I am.
Yeah.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
How many points? I don't think you're ready. Did the Sharks win by? Luke.
32. The score was 54 to 22.
Dongle, even a Sharks question for you. All right.
Why is it still that quick, man?
One more
Because
question.
I think of the answer in my head first.
One more
And then
question. I know, mate.
But
That's
you
right.
knew that one.
Here is the big one. All right, our final question for Joey's Jumble for the round that was: who played the third game?
Luke, right?
It was the third game of the round.
Yep.
Is that what you... Okay. So Panthers were on Thursday.
No,
and then
too late.
Friday night football was...
Ryan.
Was it the Roosters game?
He's got it. He's got it. 3 points. He takes it home again. Dongle remains on 6. I might be making a wooden spoon and engraving that for the end of the year.
Answer. to wait.
You didn't get a chance.
I know. What I mean.
Luke takes all 3. All right, that is
I call
fantastic.
shenanigans.
We're going to jump into some listener questions. We do have 2 from our good mate Zuriel. Yep, we'll do that after. Listener questions, of course. Good mate Zuriel, friend of the show, likes to send us lots and lots of questions. Should be the latest thing. The first question there, do you want to read them to us, Dongle?
Yeah. So Zuriel asked, is it just me or do all Queenslanders sit down to piss?
It's just you.
Just Zuriel.
Because they're all frogs. They piss outside.
Just kidding. Love you.
We love you, Zuriel.
Please
we
don't
do.
hit me.
He's scary.
Is that the-
Yeah.
you got the first one there?
Yeah, I got the first one up here. Yeah. So Zuriel has asked, which NRL team has the worst fans? I mean, the obnoxious, the toxic, and the nuisance
And
kind.
I said to him, we did this a couple of weeks ago because
Yeah.
a casual athlete did ask it, but I think we were all in agreement about Doggies fans being pretty obnoxious, just in the sense of like, it's not even a race thing, you know, like some people would say it is, but it's not even racing. I think it's like they haven't been there for so long, but you don't have to be obnoxious about your position on the ladder.
I think a street party for beating the Titans or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
A little excessive, but yeah, that's just me.
Is there anyone else that you would say fan wise that you're not fond of? Like
those Roosters fans are pretty disgusting.
Yeah, no good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll say Souths, but you know.
Yeah, well, they just bash each other in the grandstand.
Did I tell you how they developed the toothbrush?
Yeah,
it was because of Souths fans. Toothbrush, only one tooth.
But I told you last week it was to clean the cocaine off the Roosters players' teeth.
True. No, the soy lattes, man.
Exactly.
Clean the coffee off. Beautiful. And what was the second question you got for us?
The second one was, if you became the NRL CEO for the day, what are you changing in the comp that future CEOs can't change?
Oh, easily. I've got the answer.
What's yours?
Roosters or Storm never to win a premiership again.
You didn't even put Penrith in there.
comp.
Nah, yeah, just Roosters and Storm. One, because I hate the Storm, and 2, because I hate you.
Oh,
Wow.
Jeez. Well, mine would be Tigers get wooden spoon every season.
That's a good question.
It is a
eh?
good question.
That's
Yeah.
a very good question.
What would you change?
Honestly, I think we've touched on it a little bit, but like the milking of the penalties and
Yes,
stuff.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
I reckon milking of a penalty it is dead set milking, send off straight up. That would teach players to not milk a penalty.
Mine would be to fix the bunker. Fix it in a way where.
But there's so many
we're not
parameters about
questioning,
that, though.
but we're not questioning everything. I think the cricket do it really well with like Hawkeye and the DRS and everything.
Yep.
I think they do it really well.
Well, the bunker though is subjective to that individual referee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the best bunker referee, whoever it is, like if it's
Doesn't
Ashley
matter,
Klein,
yeah.
whoever the fuck it
That's
is,
right.
have him do all 8 games.
Yeah.
And simple, like you can't
Can't
say
wear
that's
you out,
too
you're
hard.
just sitting on a
You
chair.
can't
Yeah.
say that's too hard or that's too much or whatever the fuck it might be. Like just do all 8 games.
100%.
We were
That's the
actually
best job
talking
in the world.
We were talking about it in the Tigers Manly game when they did the short dropout and they made the decision about Saab, where he was standing on one side of the line, and the ruling was he reached over to grab the ball, sort of thing, and the ball never broke the plane of the short dropout. We actually were talking about it at home with the family, sort of thing, and we said, I said, the NRL have got the money to do it. Why do they not put a camera on every line?
Yeah.
Like a little tripod camera, every line, every 10 meters, right? Because that would also then help with the forward pass calls.
For sure. There's so much technology they should try. Well, we wouldn't know, but if we were CEOs, it would be awesome. Serial, thank you so much for your questions.
thanks, brother.
We really appreciate it. Of course, when the post does drop, you can get your questions in. Now, there's something exciting. In 2 weeks' time, it is a special day called Jersey Day. Now, we are ambassadors for Jersey Day this year, so if you want to hold yours up, Dongle, you can see Dongle has a Jersey Day jersey there, so we'll do a little video. Luke, do you want to unzip the jacket, mate, and show the really special jersey that we have now? Luke's been working out as well, so really enjoy this for all the fans on the video. But Jersey Day have sent us a really awesome Indigenous style jersey, as you can see from our model there.
Oh, yeah.
Modeling that. So
Bring a wet
look,
wipe. It's going to get messy.
Jersey Day, of course, aims to raise awareness for organ donation. So head over to jerseyday.com, check them out, check out the story of Nathan Grimo. But we will be doing something in 2 weeks' time, which will be really special. So check that out.
Absolutely. Sign up, become an organ donor. You can't take it. You can't take it with you. Like you don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm an organ donor.
Love it.
That's it.
It's not
Absolutely.
my liver.
Yeah, just-
Beautiful.
No one can have my liver, but
that's
everything else they can take from
They
me.
pull it out and they say, "Oh, he's dead."
But yeah, if there's nothing else, boys, I think that's a wrap. We will say...
What about a quick shout out to Saturday?
Absolutely.
Julie.
Corner post. So if you look behind us, I got this awesome Australia jersey. All the boys got a nice retro jersey of their team. So Dongle has brought his tonight, the Sharks. Wiki got Balmain. Of course, Harry got Penrith Panthers.
I got the Balmain.
And the West Magpies.
I got the Magpies
That's
as well.
right.
Not only did they obviously hook us up sort of thing, but their prices as well. I was happy to purchase some extra gear.
Yeah.
And they were just so accommodating. Their prices were amazing.
Oh, great.
Definitely
Yeah.
get on down to Liverpool.
Check them out. Liverpool Westfield, the corner
Absolutely,
post. Look, we did a little show from there. That will hopefully drop in the next few days as well on YouTube, which will be really special. So check out the corner post. Great prices, great people, and you can't go wrong there. But
Thanks for having us, Julie. That was awesome.
absolutely. Yeah, great shout out, mate. Until next time, though, look, I'm the prophet. That's the Dongle. Statsman's just gone for a wee. But we'd like to thank our sponsors, of course, our listeners, and of course, my co-host tonight. You are what makes this podcast what it is, and we can't thank you enough. Until next time, be good.
The Sharks smash the tits, no mercy, no shame. Roosters outgunned the doggies in that game. Seaboats, Sea Eagles went down to the Tigers. No top 8 dreams, just more disappointing. One Saturday we smashed it up at the Liverpool Star. Corner post, grand opening fans. We adore. Thanks to sponsors and listeners too. This glass of milk's being raised to ya. So sit back and